with our KUSI.
Do you remember how you felt when you first heard the war had ended?
Oh, yes, I was really relieved. I really was happy. I worked on B-26 wings in Illinois, in Rockford, Illinois, and that was making gap covers.
Isn't that terrific? What a great celebration here in San Diego. There were 48 World War II veterans present and 4 Rosie the Riveters, the largest turnout across the nation. So again, today, 80 years ago, it was back on August 14th, 1945. That's when Japan officially surrendered to the Allied forces, marking the end of World War II. So this event is also known as VJ Day, or Victory Over Japan Day. And here to tell us more from Honor Flight San Diego is Holly Schaffner. Holly, good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Holly's on.
We just saw a piece from Christelle Kumwe. I know you were there, of course, and you were saying that the woman that was talking was 103 years old.
She is. Her name is Randy Tidmore. She was a Rosie the Riveter before she became a U.S. Marine.
Wow.
And she knew exactly where she was on August 14th, 1945. Her story is that she was stationed here at MCRD, and when the war ended, the women were told it was too dangerous to go downtown, so she went across the street and got a banana cream pie.
I love it. And she looks incredible.
She is. She's an amazing.
Are there some other stories that you can share from some of the people who were there? I mean, you had the largest gathering of people who were around during World War II when it ended.
Yeah, so Honor Flight San Diego has been hosting the Spirit of 45 event for about 5 years now. And part of the Spirit of 45 event is we always want to know, because it's called Keep the Spirit Alive. So we want to know where those World War II veterans were when they heard that President Truman announced that the war had ended. So we've asked for years and years where they were, and we get very detailed stories.
Yeah.
Whether this year our youngest veteran was 95, our oldest veteran was 109, and they all know exactly where they were on August 14th, 1945.
We were talking kind of off camera, that famous picture of the sailor kissing the nurse. It's right in front of the battleship downtown, and that was kind of memorialized as one of the big celebratory moments there on this day.
It was, yeah. That the statue is here down San Diego, but the actual moment was in Times Square in New York, and his name was George. He was a World War II veteran, and we played a trailer for an upcoming documentary that's going to air in a while. But yes, he had no idea who that nurse was, and he was so struck and taken by her and all the actions that the nurses did during World War II, that when it was full jubilee and just amazing times in Times Square, so he dipped her and kissed her.
Yeah. Well, when we look back on World War II and just the horrors of it and how it finally ended, and we look at what's going on today, and maybe you look at Russia and Ukraine and maybe Israel and the Gaza Strip there and things like that, I mean, do you think we've learned enough to where we won't be going back to a World War III?
Well, we can always hope that, and here we are 80 years later from the end of World War II, and like I said, those World War II veterans, they know exactly where they were on this day 80 years ago, and we should just really celebrate the World War II vets and their service. And if anybody listening knows a World War II veteran, ask them about their service, ask them about where they were, and then regarding Honor Flight, if anybody's listening who knows a World War II veteran, let's get them on their Honor Flight in September.
Oh, so that's coming up.
We are, yes.
Oh,
We're
great.
about 7 weeks out, if you can believe it.
Well, and I remember Paul Rudy went on the last one, and he did such a great job, he and his photographer, and there were so many different stories. He was on the plane basically just going from row to row, seat to seat, and getting all these great stories. It must be so rewarding for you to be a part of this, to talk to these veterans and to kind of share in their stories.
Sometimes I have to pinch myself because I've been with Honor Flight San Diego for 10 years now, and I must have had interactions with, hundreds of World War II veterans. On Honor Flight San Diego alone, we've flown about 1,000 World War II veterans, but to hear their stories and to love on them and just really thank them for what they did. I mean, we're here living in a free world because of their actions during World War II.
Holly Schaffner, good to see you, Holly. Thanks for coming by, sharing some stories. Teresa?
Always great to see you, Holly. Thank you. More economic